It's officially on. Iron Man match, a true test of endurance. The superstar with the most falls at the end of the allotted time wins the whole thing.
An Iron Man match is a real test of in-ring and mental fortitude. As you noted, it's a match all about endurance, all about stamina, as well as a match that teaches you a lot about its competitors by the end. This should be fascinating at the very least.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Ooh, clubbing blow, using the arm like a billy club. Turned it around with a kick to the midsection.
What a way to get out of that one.
Headbutt. He's starting to get up, but he might be put right back down. Oh!
Boom! Andre gets fended off. He gets into the ring. Gets lifted into position. Just launched. He goes for the quick pin attempt. And a good strong kick out there.
Already having to expel so much unnecessary energy this early on.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Earth-shaking impact right there. The fight got taken straight to McIntyre there.
He's going to want to mitigate damage as much as possible moving forward. Iron Man matches are all about staying power.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Running power slam!
Drew anticipated that one.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Rough landing on the scoop slam, dog.
What's a less obvious aspect of an Iron Man match that these superstars have to contend with?
How about keeping an eye on the clock? It seems obvious, but it's easy to lose yourself in the match and not realize how much time has passed. You need to continuously check the remaining time.
Future shot DDT!
Drew's competition knows he's in the deep waters now, and McIntyre...
Drew McIntyre, right now, he's setting it up. He's going to go for the cover.
Andre is in big, big trouble.
Going for the cover. Somehow he kicked out.
Oh, I thought that was it. I really thought it was lights out, man. My goodness.
McIntyre needs to find a recourse, find another option to take this match. Oh, the Giant answers back.
Pulled back into the cover.
Yeah, no, he doesn't get the three.
Just barely keeping this match going, keeping the fight inside them going.
The first quarter of this match is now in the books.
Nothing on the scoreboard yet. But you gotta imagine these superstars are looking to test the waters right now. No one wants to make the first big mistake in an Iron Man match.
Hip toss.
These competitors searching, hunting for the next fall to give them the upper hand.
Ooh. That caught Andre square. He might have only poked the bear, though.
An eruption of offense from McIntyre. Ooh. Ooh.
He answers right back. Cuts the attack off. Getting back into the ring now. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Body press.
Hip drop. That's one of the reasons the
He thinks he has
And you got to think he's just one final blow.
Oh, no. Andre, a big splash.
Does Andre finish the job here?
Shoulders down. Just like that, he gets a fall.
Oh, what a close one.
Andre gets reversed.
Stopped them in their tracks with a kick to the gut.
Setting up for something here. Down face first. The Giant is leaving no breathing room here.
Drew's got to find a way to put his best foot forward here.
McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Bullseye!
The countdown has begun.
Oh, and he stops that offense.
Just tackling.
Will it be? He scores the fall. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, my. Turn that around and spike them.
And I think everyone knows what is coming up next.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
These superstars have showed up to tear it down.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
What a slam. And Andre lining it up. Thunderous elbow drop.
McIntyre wasn't ready. It couldn't be over.
A fall for him early here. Got them off their feet here. Taken down with a body slam. Clock keeps ticking as half the match is in the records now.
And 3 points separating these athletes. If you haven't dug deep by now, you better start.
Hip drop.
Oh no, Andre,
A big splash.
the Giant has him staring at the lights.
And he wins the fall. Oh, like a brick wall running into you. McIntyre is getting dismantled.
Andre is proving hard to deal with. And it's got to be disheartening, realizing we're halfway through an Iron Man match at a major deficit. No idea how anyone can truly come back from this, both mentally and physically.
I can hardly hear myself think. They're bringing the house down tonight. This is unbelievable.
Boom, what impact.
And he gets set back into the ring. Oh, scattered that one. McIntyre reversing the momentum.
Maybe McIntyre's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Drew McIntyre with a big claymore.
End of the line for Andre.
What in the world?
I have no idea how he did that. He had to dig deep, man.
McIntyre won't lose focus, though. He's got to remain as sharp as he was a few moments ago.
Sent crashing down by the body slam. Impressive awareness from him.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Quick thinking right there. Oh, man. Kick to the gut. Opponent tied up. Future shot DDT.
Is it enough? The cover! Adding to his score late in the match.
Boom. All eyes are glued on the action. action. No one can look away from this breathtaking spectacle. Drew McIntyre gonna set up his opponent. And
Does McIntyre cap this off?
Into the cover. He got it. He got the fall.
Bam! Great presence of mind by Andre.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
he's able to dodge that one. Oh!
And Andre gets forced into the defensive.
Andre has to gather himself, has to regain some composure now.
Boom! What a right. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Being placed in the corner here. Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter McIntyre. Lift it up. What's next? Running power slam! And we can say we've now got into the fourth quarter of regulation time in this Iron Man match.
A two-fall lead at this juncture is not insurmountable to overcome, but it is much easier to protect.
Does he get it here? And he managed to pull it off. He got the fall.
With the tackle.
And I've got it.
And Andre lining it up. Andre drops a massive elbow.
No way Drew's getting up now.
That fall goes to him late in this match.
Thumped with a big blow. Up by a huge lead here, but nothing is over until that clock hits zero.
McIntyre counters with power. This is a situation you want to avoid.
Scoop slam sets things up.
And Andre is still managing to dish out more damage.
That's Andre physically willing the momentum to stay on his side.
Remarkable power being shown here. And bad fortunes there for the typically indomitable McIntyre.
Yeah, McIntyre's finding himself in grave circumstances right now.
Not looking good in this position. Is it enough? The cover. 2. He picks up the fall.
Dodges out of the way.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Boom.
Andre out of there in the head.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
Calculating the next move here. And Andre's absolutely refusing to let fatigue hold him back.
Andre maintaining that aggressive streak he's shown all match.
Being carried around now.
Set down hard.
One step ahead there.
This is not wrestling. This is not sports entertainment. This is brilliance.
Punch right to the face. Not much time left as the seconds.
Drew might decide right here.
Cover. Fatigue is setting in, but he's able to score a fall here.
Ooh, merciless looking blow. Pulled back into the hip toss.
Better watch out. He's in harm's way.
An elbow will break that up. Caught in a bad spot.
That will rearrange those facial features.
We're down to the wire now. Punch right to the face. Somehow, some way, they weathered the storm. Let's take one more look at what made this Iron Man match so entertaining.
Here is your winner, the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant!
Truly a hard-fought victory at the end of the grueling Iron Man match. They are going to feel the effects of this match tomorrow.
A tough loss for Drew McIntyre. I'm sure we're going to hear about it soon.
This is it, the most grueling match in WWE. We're off in this Iron Man match.
It's not easy getting one pinfall in the WWE, but in an Iron Man match, it's the one that gives you points over your opponent. That's the most important one. Bam!
And averting damage there.
Collar and elbow tie-up.
Moving into the wrist lock.
Goes for a headlock.
Oh, he had that scouted. Avoided the attack with a nasty chop block. Ooh, he's got him covered. It's going to take more than that to keep him down.
I'm surprised they even got a 1 count.
Slipping out of the way there.
Gets lifted into position. Down into the shoulder. Wow, that hurt.
Double axe handle.
Ludwig anticipated that one. Ooh.
Oh, Kaiser holding him at bay. All of Ludwig's impressive self-discipline couldn't save him from that attack.
And right now, he is learning just how much metal it takes in an Iron Man match.
An Iron Man match is just as much about scoring pinfalls as it is endurance. Corey, do you think that's enough? And here's a cover! Manages to escape before the 3 count.
Able to fight off the pin attempts, but it's clearly getting more difficult to do.
To the eyes, desperate counter.
Damaging the windpipe.
Big knee to the midsection.
Watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here.
What a display of strength here. Oh, call a powerbomb. Cover! And he breaks the count quickly.
And so this thing is still going. The battle continues. Oh! Oof!
Oh, ouch.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind, inverted DDT connects.
Oh, he's locked on him right now.
Totally helpless at the moment. Down into the shoulder. Wow, that hurt. that stops whatever Kaiser intended.
Oh, clothesline!
And he goes for the pin. He narrowly avoids the count.
He's able to fight off the pin attempts, but it's clearly getting more difficult to do so.
Hoisted up high here.
And brought down with the suplex.
We're a quarter of the way into this match now, gentlemen.
This is a marathon, not a sprint. And I think these two are really realizing that right about now.
And now Kaiser is stalking, man.
What a counter! Uncorked a big punch. Bang, nice contact there.
Whacked with a clubbing hit.
Rising to his feet, but he's still looking glassy-eyed.
Picked up and being carried around now. Powerbomb!
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
What power!
Ludwig could be on the verge of seeing stars.
And he counters. Not a good spot to be in.
Down and the shoulder. Wow, that hurt.
He's looking hell-bent on finishing things right now.
Some quick thinking, even quicker movement right there.
Stop cold with a...
Does he have him here? He got one. He racks up a fall. No love lost between these superstars right now, really trying to prove who the better man truly is.
Down and the shoulder. Wow, that hurt.
No doubt Ludwig is having trouble. Stepping through. Sharpshooters in. Will they tap? He might be forced to give up a fall here.
Oh, yes, there it is. He taps out. Put it on the board, man.
Quick sidestep by Ludwig.
Not looking good. In this position.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Gets lifted into position.
Hard on the suplex. Headed out to the arena floor now.
Stopping that offense with a swift elbow. Oh!
Crossing the midway point for this match.
Halfway through this match, and there's a 2-point lead. This could still go either way.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Cover here! And he captures the fall with that.
Quick escape from danger there.
Ludwig Kaiser with a leg that's broken.
Kaiser has all but ended this.
Cover! There's two. Near fall.
That usually ends everything, but not tonight.
That move has brought victory before, but not on this occasion. Might be time to think outside the box.
Boom!
This is going to get ugly.
Ludwig Kaiser with an air raid crash. Cover! 2 count. Kicks out.
His resiliency Intensity on another level. This match on another level. I am truly...
Ludwig Kaiser with a lift that's Britain.
Can Ludwig secure this now?
Is it enough? The cover! 2. An important fall for him here.
And able to skirt around that attack.
And now propped up in the corner.
Ooh, went to the throat.
This place is going insane!
The ground beneath my feet is shaking.
What a display of strength here. Totally helpless at the moment.
Hard slam.
Hoisted up high here.
Down in the shoulder.
Wow, that hurt.
Boom.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Does he get him here? No! Kick out at 2.
He's got to be running on fumes at this point.
Ludwig anticipated that one.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. What a press slam! Stepping through. Sharpshooters in. Will they tap?
Went for the submission, but the opponent got too close to the ropes.
Evades the attack.
Calculating the next move here. What a press slam! Oof! Majority of the clock is gone. Iron Man testing these athletes' mettle.
It's all about defending your lead at this point in the match. You've got the advantage. Now you've got to fend off any attempts.
Simple but effective technique to get out of there.
Driven down, air raid crash. The discipline of Kaiser. Not wasting any time showboating, just destroying his opponent.
This is can't miss action right now, and this crowd is loving it.
Not an empty seat in the house, and everybody is on their feet now.
Man.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Down with the suplex. Ooh.
Ludwig anticipated that one.
Ludwig more than ready to get into it.
Serves him right for running his mouth.
Vertical suplex.
Ooh.
Setting up for something here.
What a press. Boom.
Look at that counter from Ludwig.
Oh, check this out.
DDT plants them.
Did Kaiser get enough of it?
He's in deep waters now, but gaining that fall proves he's still got fight. A kick out. Oh, my God.
Simply unreal. Potentially inhuman. Kicking out at 1. How on earth?
Though you gotta believe he'll be looking for the kill shot one more time. Clothesline! Will it be? He went for it and scores the fall. their feet here. Gotcha. It has been incredible to see these athletes go 9/10 of the way through a grueling match.
We are nearing the finish line with a 2-point lead. Desperation has to be setting in here.
Placing him in the corner.
Oh, check this out.
DDT! Did Kaiser get enough of it?
2. And that will be a fall for him. And referee cuts off the count in 1.
Oh, he's really giving everything he has in this match, and he's still got more.
Good check. Time closing in towards the end.
Barely any time, but we might see a miracle happen soon.
Not a good spot to be in.
Nice scoop slam.
Technical skills and power combined. Where are we going here? An air raid crash.
This is it.
And he scored.
Is that it?
This time limit expires, and we have a draw. Here we go now with a superstar who has absolutely no problem letting his actions do the talking.
And as we have seen,
Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package! He throws his shoulder up before 2.
Way too early.
He just saved himself there.
Locking up with the collar and elbow.
Locks up.
taking him to the corner now.
Oh, an overhand punch.
Just a battering strike.
Oh, I think I felt that one.
Effective counter. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Launched face first.
He wants to put an end to things here.
And he turned it around.
Bam! Ooh! Ooh! Oh!
Quick sidestep by Ludwig.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. And that was a heck of a heave we just saw.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Sent into the corner. Oh, Kaiser holding him at bay. Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch. He's taking a bit of damage from these blows.
Ludwig possibly testing the limits of his opposition.
Corey, what's the strategy against someone like Ludwig Kaiser? Someone so cerebral and so vindictive.
Well, the last thing you want to do is try and out-wrestle Kaiser, Cole. For all his talk, that man is a technician. Instead, you need to try and outpace Ludwig, outwit him even. Pick up the pace, get him disoriented. Don't allow Kaiser to think straight.
Got out of the way of that one.
Oh, there's a response against Kaiser. The Gotch. He goes for the cover. Ah, finally got him. I can't believe this match is finally over. That match is worth another look. Here we go.
here is your winner, Caesar. Oh!
A tough loss here for Ludwig Kaiser.
Ludwig Kaiser's never really ever in a good mood, but after a loss like this, you would do well to stay out of his way in the locker room.
And here we go, Iron Man match time. It's no secret that this is one of the most strenuous match types in all of sports entertainment.
Yeah, now that the bell's rung, the only things that matter are the scoreboard and the clock. I think we're going to see some true endurance and even a little desperation in this one, gentlemen.
Getting out now through the transition into a waist lock.
Taking the reins and applying the chin lock.
Knee to the spine. Ooh!
Ducks out of harm's way.
All tied up now. So much force there.
Quick reaction to Hart there.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
His eyes are fixated. He's looking to end this.
Gets lifted into position.
No, someone call a dentist.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
And the ring general Hart perhaps getting a little outmatched and outsmarted there.
Oh, he's got to be careful with all this early damage. Iron Man is a marathon, not a sprint.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider.
Powered up, but dropping behind. Cranking the neck.
Inverted DDT.
Oh, man. Evasion from him there.
Punch lands.
Caught with a punch.
Boom. On the mark.
Move. Goes for the suplex. Power up high. Oh, but dropping behind Eddie.
Oh, big chop block.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Colin Academic,
Can he do it here? Powers through after two.
And I'm not sure how many more of those kickouts they'll have left in them soon enough.
Boom! What a right. Oh, what a quick answer. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. Check your face after that one. Oh, back elbow. Ooh.
Beckman's ready there.
Lift it up. What's next? Running power slam. And Brett looking a little unsteady now.
in an Iron Man match, you have to worry about two things: your opponent and the clock. I think this is a good pace so far.
And an inverted atomic drop. One quarter of this match is behind us.
No falls thus far, but this is what we expected. Every decision being carefully calculated.
Trying to break the back there, man.
And we're in a stalemate as these combatants jockey to gain the advantage.
Turns that in his favor.
Moments of execution, looking to cinch it in. Can he turn his opponent over? Yes!
Sharpshooter! Submission hold locked in. Submission applied.
Gotta find a way out of the sharpshooter. And does just that. Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Not a good spot to be in.
Down the hard way. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Desperately trying to not give up a fall here.
But that hold is locked in tight, and there is no sign of escape.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Able to parry that one.
Clothesline! He thinks he has it! Breaks the close count.
He's got that fighting spirit, and he's not staying down for nothing.
Oh, lifting their opponent up, the power and the strength. Oh, backbreaker. Knee right to the spine. Gonna do it.
A second.
Brett's eyes look glazed over.
Here's the pin. He's got a fall in the back.
Impressive awareness from him.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Thunderous slam.
Oh, no. Has him lined up for the kill shot.
Avoids impact.
What a display of strength here.
Ooh. Brutal club.
Sudden cutoff from Brett. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Oh.
What a match.
Ooh. Ooh.
Big back body drop.
What elevation.
How about the passion on display from these superstars?
It's unreal.
Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
And an inverted atomic drop. And Brett is still taking the fight to his opponent.
No matter the cost, Hart continuing to be an aggressor here. Oof! Retaliating with a strong elbow.
The clock just hit the midway marker. Still a grueling half to go.
And a very narrow one-fall lead. Winning this next fall is absolutely crucial.
Cover! 2! Deep into this match, and he's able to get the fall. Calculating the next move here.
Ooh, back first.
We are neck and neck with
The hitman with both legs trapped. Can Hart step through? There it is. Sharpshooter applied. And he's got to do anything he can to not tap out and give up a... Oh, and there's the tap out. He just couldn't hold out any longer. No choice but to sacrifice the fall.
Oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow.
And an inverted atomic drop. Hitman is performing with such precision right now.
This relentlessness is Hart's trademark.
And Brett gets countered. He finally manages to answer back.
He found his opening.
Hoisted up. This is outrageous power. The military pressed into the power slam.
Brett's eyes glazed over.
2 count. He has a fall to the scoreboard.
Oh! And averting damage there. Wow, taken down hard with that Russian leg sweep.
It is beyond electric in here. This energy is on another level. Caught that and reversed it. Setting up for something here. Oh, tossed aside. Hart is showing signs that it could be ending soon.
Bret Hart, excellent execution. He's going to set up that sharpshooter. Nobody does it like Bret.
Sharpshooter! Submission hold locked in. Struggling under this submission here.
This is a pivotal point in the match. You don't want to lose a fall like...
There's the tap. He just had to tap out. He had to find a way to minimize the damage and move forward in the match.
And the Hitman looking to spike him. Bow driver.
Shoulders down. Well into the match, and he picks up the fall. Totally helpless at the moment.
A big Samoan drop.
With every move he makes.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. The sharpshooter's locked in.
He might tap here. This is locked in deep.
Tap now, save yourself, and make up the point. And could not hold on longer. Had to sacrifice the fall to prevent any worse damage. Escape just in time.
And there's the cover. And yes, he just got a fall there.
And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Struggling under this submission here.
This is a pivotal point in the match. You don't want to lose a fall like this.
Oh, yes, yes, there it is. He taps out. Put it on the board, man. Bret was ready there.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. The battle in this Iron Man match continues as 3/4 of our time limit is passed.
A slim margin separating them late in this one, but hope can't be lost yet.
Bang! His opponent keeps piling it on him.
Talk about dire straits. I'm not sure how much longer they're going to be able to keep going at this point. Oh, man! Well, that's not very sportsmanlike of him, is it?
Shoulder tackle. Blow after blow to the midsection. I don't know how much more anyone...
Hoisted up. This is outrageous power. The military pressed into the power slam.
Bret does not know where he is.
2. And there he goes, scoring the fall.
We are witnessing two titans of the times right now.
There is that mythical feeling in the air in the arena. Down.
Big kick.
Oh, ouch.
How much more can you take?
I really don't see any way he can turn this thing around at this point.
Uh-oh, we're going to apply pressure. Bret needs to avoid this.
Will he tap? Is a fall coming?
Oh, and there's the tap out. He just couldn't hold out any longer. No choice but to sacrifice the fall.
Boom! He saw that one coming.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Bret looking to wrap this one up.
Just got clobbered. Unexpected result there.
Not looking good. In this position. And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
Ooh. 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 All out of sorts. He won't see this coming at all.
Elbow right to the nose.
Another unprotected shot straight to his head.
Clock is really a huge factor now, gentlemen.
Oh, we're almost at the finish line, but there's still time to turn things around, to even the score, maybe even break out. What we're gonna see. Managed to get out of harm's way.
Got them off their feet here.
Slammed down with cruel intentions.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Front face lock applied. Snap swing. Will this be enough?
Deep in this thing, he gets the fall.
Hoisted up. This is outrageous power. The military pressed into the power slam.
How can anyone survive another one?
2. And he scores the fall.
Brett gets out of the way in time.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. Down into the shoulder. That hurt. Bret Hart, look at this. Pile driver. Is it enough? The cover. 2 count. An important fall for him. Got it. Through the suffering. Still gets the win. Here's another look at some of the previous action, giving their fans their money's worth and more.
Here is your winner, the Icon, Bruno Sammartino!
That was one of the most outstanding efforts we've ever witnessed. The length of this match was daunting, but they stayed the course and earned the win.
Brett fell short tonight. Not quite up to snuff in this one. Not quite his usual standards of excellence.
Underway. Whichever superstar has the most falls at the end of the time limit is the victor.
Your enemy comes in 2 forms tonight. Your opponent and the clock. Slips out of the hole and applies a rear waist lock.
Fundamentals shown on the takedown. Locks up.
Bang! Crucial counter there. Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen. Sheik's looking weak in the knees. Could spell trouble.
Flipping DDT. Penny predicament, shoulders down. Only getting 1 out of that pin.
I don't know if I would have gone for a pin so soon.
Ah, Sheik, stop that in its tracks. Collar and elbow tie up.
And look at this, able to get wrist lock control.
Finding a way out to get the top wrist lock here.
Slips out with the counter and able to apply the hammerlock.
Getting out and now locking in the side headlock.
Fall away moonsault. Wow.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
That was some serious agility.
Flipping DDT.
He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next.
And Axiom got turned around there.
Axiom out of there in a hurry.
The sheen is starting to wear off of him a bit now.
He wants him back up so he can knock him back down.
Connecting on the DDT. Momentum is pivoted toward Axiom.
And Axiom may have more in store.
Flipping DDT.
Measuring him now, lining it up.
Reversal. And that turns things around. Oh, look at this fireman. And he goes for the pin.
up in the corner. What is coming next?
He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle.
A long way down.
Axiom used all of his mental power to deliver that move.
Axiom ready to go.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Oh, directly targeting the throat.
Just crossed the first quarter of our time limit.
Early stages here, and this thing is all tied up. Next fall could change the whole thing.
And being first on the board to score in an Iron Man match is crucial. No telling what it's going to take to get the job done, but you've got to do it.
Oh, meet the backside of an elbow.
Axiom out of there in a hurry.
Fends off the attack with an elbow. You don't think?
Incredible display of power with that move.
He has the submission locked in.
He's looking to get a fall up on the board, and this is as punishing a method. And the submission works perfectly. Adds a tally to the board.
And he fends off the attack.
Back suplex.
Great ducking and dodging there.
Gets lifted into position. Powerful takedown.
Stumbling to his feet. He might just be rising to meet his end here.
What a competitive match this has been.
On its way to being one to remember. This has been amazing to watch. Being driven down.
Axiom out of there.
Axiom would have been clothesline. Axiom would have another big clothesline. Axiom could have opened. Oh, Axiom kicks the leg. Oh, nice little leg sweep by Ax.
And there's the cover. Kicks out.
Color me impressed. I have no idea how he managed to kick out at this point.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Now position out of the top rope.
Maneuvering their opponent into position for something big, no doubt. How big? From the top Spanish fly.
Axiom ready to go. And he sets up and hits the golden ratio.
Sheik has got to dig deep now.
2. And it's enough to earn the fall.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Counters with a claw across the eyes.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Caught in a bad spot. Impactful slam. And that definitely made solid impact. And we've just come across the midway point to this Iron Man bout.
And things are all tied up. This might just be where we end up seeing some attempts to cut away from the pack. Iron Sheik continuing to target the lower back, and now slapping it on. The camel clutch submission applied.
Fighting to hold on. Fighting to not surrender or fall.
Trying to fight it, but gotta just let that fall.
There it is. He had no choice but to tap out.
Bam! This could do it! Barely kicks out.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Slips out of the way.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
Might not know where exactly he is right now, and it's about to get worse.
Flipping DDT.
Looks like he has his hand on the trigger now.
Turns it around. Iron Sheik. What a back suplex. He may get the 3 count right here. This is it. Add that to his score. Oh, I don't even know if he knows where he is right now.
Probably not.
You don't think?
Using every ounce of power behind that move.
He might be for...
Oh, yes, there it is. He taps out. Put it on the board, man.
Axiom out of there in a hurry.
Lift it up. What's next? I can't see this fight going much deeper.
Hard to not reach a place of desperation at this point. This just may be the only way to survive this match now.
Goodness, that hurt the shoulder.
He just saved himself there.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
He looks ready to strike.
Oh, Sheik, stop that in its tracks.
Able to avoid that one.
All the way to the top. What on earth?
Look at the eyes, piercing daggers right now. Oh, nasty kick to the face.
Axiom might have him.
He picks up the fall.
Oh, man.
Sheik sidesteps.
Not looking good in this position, but his torso continues to be the target here.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to mount any sort of attack for him now.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Calculating the next move here.
Iron Sheik continuing to target the lower back, and now slapping it on. The camel clutch submission applied.
Crucial moment to this Iron Man.
And the submission works perfectly. Adds a tally to the board.
Shoulders down. He went for it and scores the fall. Sheik gets countered. Not so fast. Hurricane Rana. He can't seem to find any answer here.
He really is running on fumes right now.
Oh, he saw it coming. The Iron Sheik was still taking the fight to his opponent.
Oh, yeah, she could be looking for that home run very soon.
Not a single person in this place is sitting down.
We might just be watching one of the greatest matches we've seen in quite some time here.
Big punch finds its mark.
Big punch connected.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Planted. Oof, walloped by a huge club.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
And he finds a right hook.
Right to the face.
Look at Iron Sheik. His lights are out.
2 count. And that fall will get added to his score.
Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive. This has truly been a match for the ages. Nay, a battle for the ages.
And as this battle going, takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at him. And that will be a fall for him. In less than a
It's not over, but the score differential on the board is worlds apart. Every trick needs to come out in short order.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Oh, right to the throat.
Able to slip out of that situation.
Not so fast. Hurricanrana. And the damaged Iron Sheik keeps stacking up.
Yeah, this seemed like one major obstacle after another for the Iron Sheik. The Iron Sheik gets forced out of the ring. Oh!
Sheik dodges out in time.
Got them off their feet here. Down and shoulder. Axiom reverses. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
He's rising back up, but doesn't look good.
And Axiom got turned around there.
Chopped down with an axe handle. Ooh. He's got the top.
It's over. Brutality finally comes to an end.
A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
Here is your winner, the Iron Sheik.
It was an excellent use of leverage to end the match.
And this crowd might not be happy the Iron Sheik just won, but the Sheik doesn't care one bit. She's gonna be feasting on these fans' tears all night long.